Yeah, I had this new dream last morning, night. I'm trying to think now. Hold on. My boyfriend and me were running away from zombies, and then we was inside this building that had a ladder going up to a second platform layer bit. So like we quickly ran over to that side and started climbing up the ladder, and like the zombies were coming. And then one of the zombies, they were like sort of floating, but they weren't. But I started speaking to him, and then we were like having broken conversation. I don't remember what was said, but he understood. And then I remember that he started speaking a bit clearer. And then we ran, and then we were with this other person, and I can't see their face properly or anything. And we got into this lift, but it's got a cage shaft. It hasn't got like concrete shaft thing. It looked like one of them old, really old lifts. Happened. So there was like only 3 buttons. One of them I think said 3 or... yeah, 3. Then there was a ground button underneath that one, and then there was a 1.1, a minus 1.1. And then the man was like, oh, we need to go to hell. So obviously I was like, oh, okay. And then we got in the lift, and then he pushed ground floor. I thought he was going to push the 1.1, and then, because it was lower than the ground floor, so I'm like, what? And then we went down, and there was like loads of these short listeners, and like they had like, they looked like metal basic faced tiki masks. They were like really small, and then they were running towards us, trying to attack us, and that like normal. And then I just saw, I didn't get shot, but I saw a bunch of bullets flying past my face from behind. And I heard a doof doof doof, and then I was like, what? Weapons? Because I was trying to hit them and it wasn't working. And then there was a hatchet, a spoon, this weird, I don't know what it is, thing, blade. It has got a blade, but it doesn't. It looks like when you take the handle off a knife, but the other end was different. I'll try and show you like a shitty version of it, like really basic. It's like that's like a little. It's part of it, but it was metal. It was like black metal. Yeah. And then suddenly I woke up. But there was like a tunnel behind them. Like, I don't know what they are. Like, there was a tunnel behind them. I wanted to go down there and go see what was going on, why we needed to be there and that. I've had like other dreams like that. Like I was standing on, it was like, I don't know how, like it's a edge. And like the path was like that wide. Just wide enough for you to shimmy on. And then there was like fire at the bottom. And then there was this big man. He's not human. And then I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking hot. And then he started laughing. That's it. I didn't get killed or anything. They weren't horrible to me. It was just, I was just there. So that was another one. Yeah. Oh, I remember this dream. I was at this house that I've been at before. I mean, in another dream. It's like on the side of a road. It has like its own. I keep wanting to say drive-through. It's not a drive-through. Their own parking spaces. Yeah, and then it was raining this time when I was there. It was dark. I was trying to get home, and then there was this really tall man. He wasn't human, and he was wearing a suit, and he was smiling, and he had like a top hat on, and he had like really long fingers, a little bit pointy at the end, and I was like walking in the rain with him, and then we started doing like, I don't even know how to explain it. Semi-dance walking. But it was nice. He wasn't horrible or anything. It was just... And then I woke up. Oh, I had this dream that me and my boyfriend, we were somewhere out and about in I don't know, but it was dry and had red rocks and mountains. So yeah, it could be anywhere. We got chased by a T-Rex. And it's scary. He just came out of nowhere. He came out of like this cave. And then just started chasing us. So, you know, like we started running. Obviously. So, get my blue and purple still mixed up, so I have to like double check that it's the